is the best way to talk to someone about, like, I feel like that God has really given you this gift and you should use it because you don't want to like pinpoint this is all you're good at. You're only good at hospitality.
Yeah.
You're only good at, but like, I really feel like God has given you this gift. What is the best way to talk to someone maybe about their spiritual gifts?
Yeah. When you see a young person really shining in a particular area, make sure that you go up to them and let them know how much you appreciate them. You don't realize, and maybe you do, how valuable that is to young people, how encouraging that is. And let them know you're there for them. If there's anything they need, you're there to help them. You want to assist them in any way. You may find that a young person's really successful. You see a young person budding in ministry. Maybe you can step up and encourage them and help them get on to Bible school or seminary or wherever else you think that they could really prosper if they want to go. Don't push them there, like Jennifer said, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you're seeing things in these young people's life, make sure you encourage them and thank them and do what you can to give them the resources and the opportunities to really grow in those areas.
And same with adults too, because I said, I don't know that um, when I was growing up, and maybe I wasn't paying attention, but we really spoke about spiritual gifts to each other, or
Yes.
so I think there's a generation of adults who um, probably don't know what spiritual gifts are, and they're listening to this and saying, my pastor really never talked to me about spiritual gifts, or my youth ministries leader or my Pathfinder leader, they never talked to me about spiritual gifts, and I don't really know what it is. And I guess, like, for me, I would encourage you to just, like what you said, see what you're good at, see what people think you're good at, or where God is leading you, and go from there, and to read the text. But
Amen.
even for adults, we don't talk about, and do you think it's something to do with like humility? We want to be humble, so we don't want to say what our spiritual gift might be. It feels like a little awkward.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think that when you have a desire to serve the Lord, the gifts He's given you are a good place to start.
Amen. I'm with you 100% on that, Jennifer. I like what you're saying there. I agree with you. I think we need to be willing to tell young people, and it's okay for you to say, this is a gift that God has given me. And as you begin to use your spiritual gifts, Jennifer, it'll become obvious not only to yourself, but to other people. This is definitely an area of gifting. One of the things you brought out a little while ago, I wanted to say too, that I thought was important, is let's not predestine people to just one gift. Yeah. If they're real hospitable, that doesn't mean they have to be on the hospitable potluck committee for the rest of their lives. They may want to be, and that's great. But keep in mind that young people often have other gifts and talents. And so keep your eyes open for a variety of things they can get involved in.